All right, so in between my last free agency video and now, the Raiders have made a few signings. None are really too major, nothing like a superstar or anything, but a couple re-signings and signings just in general. So let's get into it. So the first was a center with, I guess, the intent to replace Rodney Hudson after they lost their All-Pro center. The Raiders will be signing from the Houston Texans Nick Martin. And obviously they have Andre James, so they're going to be kind of competing at the starting center position. He played with the Texans for 4 years. He played 62 games there. He started 62 games there, and I don't know. I'm a little bit disappointed that I had to come to this. I'm still a little bit upset that we lost Rodney Hudson. He was a great All-Pro center. There's going to be obviously some competition between their existing center, Andre James, and Nick Martin. But I think Nick Martin will probably have the edge just because of his like experience. But you know, they like James. He's a good. I guess he's good for a backup. But you know, their car needs that protection. So you know, we'll see what happens out there. But like I said, I wish it really didn't come to this. And it's important that they replace Hudson, but it just seems like their offensive line is like kind of crumbling at this point. So that was the first one. The second one was the re-signing of Theo Riddick. And Theo Riddick's a running back, and when they re-signed him, I was a little bit confused because obviously we have Josh Jacobs, we just signed Kenyon Drake, we have Jalen Richard and Devontae Booker, and we even have Alec Ingold, who's a fullback, but he's still in the backfield, and now Theo Riddick again re-signing. So that's what, 6 guys in the backfield? How many running backs / and fullbacks included do we really need? So I'm a little bit puzzled on this one. He's a decent running back. He's like, I would say he's a little bit under average. He's 5'9". He was with the Broncos in 2019. This would be his second year with the Raiders because he played last year. He played his first 6 years, 2013 through 2018, with the Detroit Lions, and he was a 6th round draft pick. So he's a little bit of a veteran. He's been in the league for a bit, but in 2020, he only appeared in 4 games, which kind of makes sense because the Raiders just have so many like running backs, especially last year. Jacobs is obviously the established starter, and you have Devontae Booker, who appeared in a couple of games, and obviously Jalen Richard is that second running back. But he had a shoulder injury in 2019. He's had a couple injuries in his career. I'd just say he's very average. It wasn't like not really a good signing. Nothing I was really excited about. I honestly really don't care that we signed him, if I'm going to be completely honest. He isn't really too important of a player for this team, but it's all right. I guess I'm not complaining. But I kind of wish we had more signings of more important positions we need instead of just stacking up on running backs. So that was Theo Riddick. Now the last one was the re-signing of Derek Carrier. He's a veteran tight end. And obviously it kind of made sense to re-sign him because Jason Witten we had for 1 year. And he was a veteran tight end. He was kind of that third tight end position behind, obviously, Darren Waller's our best tight end. We have Foster Moreau. And we had last year, we obviously had Jason Witten as that veteran presence who probably helped out guys like Waller and Moreau who are very young a lot. So having a guy like Carrier in the locker room will definitely be good. I don't know how good of a player he really is because we really didn't see him play all too much. He's mostly out there on special teams getting tackles, stuff like that. But I guess it'll be all right seeing him in the locker room. And obviously he'll be behind Darren Waller and Foster Moreau. But they weren't really, the front office wasn't really too worried about filling that void. But yeah, I think it was a decent signing. It's a 1-year deal. But yeah, like I said, it's mostly a special teams position for him, and it's going to be his 4th season with the Raiders. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. I think these are decent signings. And oh yeah, also he played 409 combined. Derek Carrier played 409 combined snaps from 2017 through 2019. So decent amount of play time. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Another day of free agency goes by. Hopefully we can see some more big names out there get onto our roster. But anyways, let me know what you guys think, and go Raiders.